We are back at New Era Field for the second quarter of the Kansas City Chiefs at Buffalo Bills, Week 14 action in the Nine-acious Football League. I am your host, Earl, here on Tabletop Baseball Plus. Obviously, we are in the plus part of our channel, where we are covering some football action using second season football from Play Games. So we had a eventful early part of the first quarter with a couple of scores by each team, one each, to make it 7-7. But then things kind of stalled out for both teams. We'll take a look at the stats here through the end of the first quarter. Alex Smith with a 4 for 9 first quarter there, 59 yards through the air. A couple sacks for Tyrod Taylor hampered Buffalo's ability to add to their 7-point total. He went 4 for 6. LaShawn McCoy and Spencer Ware both with a touchdown. McCoy on 8 carries for 40 yards, Ware 5 for 23. And Buffalo winning out in the time of possession so far. Of course, they started the game with the ball. But currently, Kansas City is in possession with a 2nd and 10 from the Bills' 38. And so I have changed up the view here a little bit. I have decided that I'm going to put the ratings for the players up here, trying to help you guys follow along as so if you can see the offensive line, the players that are colored in green are the ones who are the starters for both teams. I also have the play calling, which the offense calls the plays. I'll call the plays for the offense. That's the way I've done this. For the defense, you can see there that we have we use the green die when we roll that, the D6. Depending on whether it's normal, long yard, or short yard, it will change the plays. But that's kind of the base play system, with maybe there's a slight mod to move the 5 on the long and short yard to be a safe defense as opposed to a blitz. So let's get going. So it's 2nd and 10 as we start the second quarter. 7-7 is your score. And it's kind of tough to see there with, it's not too bad with the book behind it, but maybe I'll fix that for the next broadcast. So it will be offensive set 6 for the Chiefs, which is going to be Conley, West, Kelsey, Harris, and Wilson. So Wilson and Conley, the outside receivers. Harris, tight end, along with Kelsey and West in the backfield. Probably a pass situation would be good here with a 2nd and 10. We're going to short pass, and we will use the finder at the bottom. So for a short pass for Kansas City, they didn't really throw short in their the game that we're modeling here, which I think was game 12 for them. So instead, it's going to go to SB, which is Sharkhandrick West, and the Bills will play a blitz defense, so short versus a blitz. This can be a fruitful combination for the offense. So they're back to pass, looking out there. So we go to the second quarter column in the book. Here, I'll show you the book real quick. I'm not going to show you everything about it, but you can see that the top is based on passer qualities on the pass, and then on the bottom part is player tendencies. And so you've got the first through the fourth quarter. So you have to move along to the second quarter here on the 35. And for that, we check tackle B, which tackle B is Mitchell Schwartz. Is he a 2 pass? So as you can see on the ratings there, he is a 2-. He is what's considered tackle B, the right tackle. So 2- means when it's in Bills territory, which it is here, it's on their 38, then he actually reverts to a 1, so he's not. Blitzing linebacker forces an early throw. That's an incomplete pass, so that'll bring 3rd and 10 from the 38. So now this is long yardage, 3rd and 10. They're going to go with a medium pass, and so the medium pass is a 4, so that'll be the end A, which for the long, that's going to be Chris Conley against a pass defense. So let's see what happens. Receiver goes in motion. Quarterback in the shotgun. Then here's the snap. Go to check 24. FB is Kelsey. He is a 2-pass, so this automatically means an XM column. So we go to the next page, and this is basically the chances for the longer plays that can result here. So and then a 56, so we check down to 56 column. FB, he is not a 0-pass, so the pass floats over the DB. Kelsey catches it. That'll be a 20-yard gain and a first down to the 18-yard line of Buffalo. So a beautiful throw from Alex Smith. Complete for 20 and a first. And they will go with, they're going to get conservative here, and they will go with an inside run to Ware against a safe defense. So, snap, and it's, oh boy, it's going to be 11. He is an A inside runner. That's only 1 yard. We've had 2 inside runs for him that have gotten the 11 roll. So he's just going to pound it into the line. He's going to fall forward for 1. 2nd and 9 from the 17. They're going to go with an outside run to Ware this time against another safe. So just trying to go on the ground just a little bit here, down close. 61 F run 2. Zach Brown is a run 1 for Buffalo. So no. So that's going to go to XR. This could have a chance to break one here. Let's see. 63. Is he greater than B? Outside, he's a C, so no, but it's going to be 14 yards. He's moving towards the end zone. Can he get in? He needs a 3 or better, and it is. It's a touchdown. Spencer Ware with his 2nd touchdown run of the game. That's a 17-yard run. They were on the 17, and that is a touchdown, 13-0. Chiefs end up taking the 6-point lead pending the extra point. So, a great run there for Ware. He gets through, slices through the defense. They try to drag him down, but he powers into the end zone and falls across the line. And that is a touchdown for the Kansas City Chiefs. And they will send Cairo Santos out for the point after with his A rating. He needs 63 or less on this roll, and he makes it. And at 63, he does make it just barely. We've had high rolls on the extra points, but that does go through, and it'll be a 14-7 lead for Kansas City Chiefs. So time for kickoff here as Santos puts it on the tee from the 35. Here is the kickoff. And that's a 66. That's a short kick. Let's see. He is a double A, so we add 9 to 45. That's a 54-yard kick. It's going to give Tate a chance to bring this back. So Tate with a 24 on the kick return. You subtract 5. He is a 23, so minus 5. 18-yard return for Tate. Doesn't get much ahead of steam going, as it was a shorter kick, and so the Bills will take over at the 29-yard line. Okay, so here we go with the Bills taking over, and it's going to be a 5, so they're going to run outside with McCoy against a safe defense. So here is, they're going to hand off to McCoy, trying to get the edge off tackle. SB is SB a run 2, so it's going to be set 5. That's going to be Marquise Goodwin. He is definitely not a run 2. Met by the linebacker for no gain, but there's also a penalty flag down. Let's give it a roll and see what that brings up. 63. That is a 5-yard penalty on the defense. That is a hold, I believe. Yes, it is, and that will give the Bills an automatic first down. Okay, so at the 34, they're going to try with 4. So they will run inside with Gillisley here. He's a pretty good runner against a blitz. See if he can break one here. They put the tight end in motion. And the handoff 13 on a quad A. He is a quad A inside runner. So that is going to be an XR column. So that is a potential good run here. Let's see what happens. We get 32. H, a run 2 for, that's Justin Houston. He is a run 1. So no, it's going to be a 9-yard gain for Gillisley. So a nice little pickup there for the backup. Takes him out to the 43, 2nd and 1. And that brings, so they're going to go with 3. Let's run McCoy inside, and that's against a pass. They were expecting maybe they'd try and sneak a pass in there on 2nd and 1. It's a good passing down usually, but instead the inside run to McCoy, they hand off 21, and he is an inside triple A. That is going to be another XR result. So potential for something more here. Let's see, 41. End A is on this play with a 1 is Marquise Goodwin. He is a run 0, so it's only going to be a 3-yard gain, but they do pick up the first down. So McCoy barrels through, gets met by the corner making the break in there. He was reading the play. Goodwin does not get a good block on the outside, but just good enough that he's able to scoot through, make the play 1st and 10 from their own 46. 12 minutes left in the first half. It's going to be 6. Let's go with a short pass. 20 will be Sammy Watkins, the target, against a blitz. Here come the Bills. There's the snap. 35. Tackle B is not a 2-pass. Jordan Mills is a 0. So there's a forced throw early, incomplete. 2nd and 10 from their 46. They are going to run again. This time they'll run outside with Gillisley. Going to change it up against a run defense. So Kansas City expecting the run here on the defense. The snap, the handoff. 41. Quarterback is Tyrod Taylor. He's not a run 0. So another 9-yard gain as Gillisley sneaks through just off tackle. The tight end blocks out. Jordan Mills pounds down, and that will be a run for Gillisley at 9. Brings up another 3rd and 1 situation for the Bills. Over midfield, they end up at the 45 of Kansas City. And now at short yardage, they will bring in the big guys. They're gonna try and throw a screen pass here, and the screen will go to McCoy against a blitz. So that's potentially a good matchup here. Let's see how it works out. They could just try pounding it out, but they're going to instead try to get this through the air. So the snap, back goes Taylor. EC is going to be Charles Clay. He is not a 0 pass, so we go to XS. So they should be able to pick up this first down. Let's see what happens. 63 is Taylor, a greater than 3X rating. He's a 5. This is a go. They're gonna sneak past here. He's gonna get through the outside on the screen. There's blockers in front of him, and now it's a 44. That's gonna be a 40-yard plus. If it gets a 5 or more, this is a touchdown on the screen pass to McCoy. It's a 4. That's 44. It's down to the 1 and tackled just short. So a brilliant play. Great call. Gets him caught out there on the blitz defense and all the way down to the 1. And it'll be 1st and goal for the Bills with 10:40 left. So a great setup, great blocking out in front. They get out in front of LaShawn, and Shady just takes it down there. And so now they're going to go with the heavy set. They're going to run with McCoy, see if they can get him another touchdown run here. Actually, what they'll do is, they'll stay with McCoy. And that's against a run. So run versus run. Here we go. 1st and goal from the 1. The handoff. 51 is D, a run 0. Marcus Peters is the D, and he is not Is EA a run? No, he's not a run 2. Who is that? That's O'Leary. O'Leary is a run 1 as well. So otherwise, no gain. They pound it in there, and McCoy goes nowhere. Second and goal. They are going to hit it inside again here, and it'll be against another run defense. So they're going to, this time they're going to bring in Gillisley, though. They're going to try and get to the backup as McCoy just has run a screen pass and then got stopped short. 16, inside run, quad A. This is an XR. This is almost certainly going to be a touchdown here. Let's see. 64 greater than C. He is. It's going to be go. It doesn't really make a difference. That is in for the touchdown. Gillisley will get this one. McCoy, unfortunately, is on the sideline for that, but that will be a touchdown for Buffalo as they draw a little closer here. So let's see. 14-13 now, as I just try and get this looking right. That works. Okay, and now the extra point from Dan Carpenter. Again, a B. They want a low number, and they get it this time. The kick is good. It'll be 14-all. The Bills answer right back after the Chiefs touchdown. Mike Gillisley, set up by the screen pass to McCoy. He pounds it over the middle and runs it, and it's a 14-all tie right now with 9:55 left in the second quarter. Okay, so it's going to be kickoff time here for Buffalo. Carpenter will boot it away. 61, not a great kick there from Carpenter. That is going to be for, let's see, that is 57, so that's down to the 8-yard line. That'll be DeAnthony Thomas picking it up, and it's a 45. That's +1 to return, so that's a 24-yard return for DeAnthony Thomas. Going to end up out at the 31 in good starting position there for the Chiefs. And they will make that the 32, so it'll be 1st and 10. Alex Smith takes over the offense there. So he's going to throw medium pass. They're going to go aggressive right off the bat. 14 on the medium is going to be to tight end Harris. He's already had a couple completions here against a safe defense. So trying to catch the Bills, expecting the run, but instead maybe they will defend this. Let's see. 21, that is for AAA, is going to be incomplete, so it does not work out there. So 2nd and 10 from the 32. Back to the drawing board, and they're going to run inside with Ware here against safe defense. And he hands it off. 66. H is going to be on a safe defense. Is Roby Coleman. Is he a run 0? He is a run 0. It's going to be XR. So a good break here for the Chiefs. This is going to be XR 22. I a run 2. I is going to be Leger Duzable. Is he a run 2? He is not. So it's going to be an 8-yard gain, so a good pickup there for Spencer Ware. As on 2nd down and 10, they needed a good production there, and they get it out to the 41. It'll be the 40. I don't know what I did there. It's going to be 3rd and 2 from the 40. And this isn't quite short yardage, so we will stick with the normal deal here. They're going to throw short pass to Tyreek Hill. He'll be the target against a safe defense. I usually just do the short yardage on a 3rd and 1, a 4th and 1, or maybe a goal line from like the 2-yard line. That might be the closest down in the close. So that is against a safe defense. So short against safe, and it'll be to Hill. Back to pass, 56. J, a 0 pass. So J is Darius. He is not. Quarterback pressured, unloads. It's going to be a close one here, as we're going to go to the wide chart. Again, it's going to be 16 or less for an interception. Oh, and it is. It's going to be picked off on the play. 13 on a short pass. It's either E or H. We will roll this. It'll be H. So H on a safe defense is going to be Roby Coleman. Makes the pick. So a great play. He jumps in front of the receiver, and now we see if there is going to be any kind of return on this. So we got to go to the interception return chart in the book. And he is H, so it's going to be from the list of players E through H. 51. Finds an opening, 13 yards for Coleman. And then, so 13 and 2, 15 return. And so what was the short pass, that's a 10-yard downfield from the 40. So that's at the 50, then a 15-yard return. Buffalo is going to set up shop at the Kansas City 35. So a turn of events. Alex Smith throws an interception. And Buffalo will take over with 8 minutes 50 seconds left in the second quarter. 35 yards from pay dirt to give them a lead. So let's see what happens here as the Bills take over. We'll flip the screens here, so you've got the Buffalo offense up there, and let's see what happens. They're gonna try a long pass. They're gonna go ahead and see if they can cash it in right away. Watkins will be the target of this long pass against a pass defense, so that's about the worst matchup that you could have here. So Kansas City expecting it, thinking, man, if you're gonna get a break like this, you might just try and knock one into the end zone right away. Here we go. He's back to pass, but it's a 12 for Tyrod. He's a double A, so that's 2Q plus 1. So his Q rating's 11, so it's gonna be 22 plus 2. It's complete. So 24-yard reception down to Watkins. So a beautiful play. First down, gets all the way down to the, so 24 yards is going to be down to the 11. So even though it was defensed well, Watkins pulls it down against his future team. 1st and 10, they can get a first down without a touchdown here. Down to the 11, Bills finding some offense here, and they get a good break on the turnover. So they're going to inside run it with McCoy here against a pass defense. Tyrod Taylor, not known for his aerial threats, but he does get a long pass here, so they're going to run it inside. 52 checks F on a pass defense. That's going to be Daniel Sorensen. Is he a run 2? Daniel Sorensen is a run 0. So the runner, so he's going to get all the way down to the 1. He gets stopped short yet again. LaShawn McCoy, Shady, tumbles and rumbles. It's going to be a first down and goal at the 1. Bills looking to take a lead here, get that back, and take advantage of this pick by Roby Coleman. So they're going to go with the short yardage offense. They're going to dial up a short pass here. Short pass on the goal line to, let's see, it's going to be to McCoy against a run defense. So they're going to try and catch the Chiefs in the run defense. They pound. Here's a play action pass. 56. A 2 pass. I is going to be Dontari Poe. He is a 0 plus. That makes him a 1. XS column. So here we go with the XS. This should be a touchdown. is be a 2 pass. Parker is a 1+, so it's no room to run. It's a 1, but there is a flag down, so it's the touchdown is there, but there's some laundry on the ground. Let's see what happens. 56, that's going to be on the offense. That is a holding call, so that's going to put a damper on things here at New Era Field as the home team picks up a hold on that play. 10-yard penalty, and that touchdown is called back. 1st and goal from the 11 now. So hold your horses. The fandemonium not quite in full gear there, as the fans had seen that official in the back of the end zone. He caught the lineman taking a tug at that defender trying to get in there and hit Taylor. So they're going to go with a short pass here, and that'll also be a pass to McCoy against a safe defense. So has their chance passed here for Buffalo. So a short pass to McCoy. He's dropping back. 52. A 0 pass against a safe defense. Then this is going to be Rameek Wilson. He, in a safe defense, he is still a 1, so not excess. So it's going to be caught by McCoy. Half R. He's a 7, so it's going to be a 4-yard completion to McCoy. Makes it 2nd and goal from the 7. Had to take a short break there to flip the page. I was running out of room. So 2nd and goal from the 7. And they're going to run outside with LaShawn McCoy against a safe defense. Outside run against safe. We could also try and get one to Taylor here at some point. Here we go. He hands it off. 41. NB is going to be... it's a 1, so it's Sammy Watkins. He is a 0+. This is good for Buffalo because he, in their own territory, he'd be a 0, but he is a run 1 here in plus territory. So he's not a run 0. It's going to be XR. So McCoy with a chance, a good block here from Watkins. Can he get into the end zone? 12. Any of I, J, or K are run 2. So this is a, what was this? A safe defense. So Roches is a 1. Poe is a 1. Jones is a 1. None of them are. That's going to be a 7-yard gain. He gets over the line. It is a touchdown for LaShawn McCoy. All of this through the ground game for Buffalo. And they take a 20-14 lead as McCoy gets in. 7-yard touchdown run. The fans go wild here in Orchard Park as the Bills retake the lead. Carpenter in for the extra point, and he makes it, and it's going to make that 21-14. The Buffalo Bills here at home looking to try and keep their playoff hopes alive. They're going to need this win and more, but there's still a long way to go with 6:45 left in the second quarter. It is Bills 21, Chiefs 14. Okay, so a very eventful game here so far. We've had all touchdowns. No defense has stopped their opponent yet. As far as there were a couple punts there, but no field goals yet. And let's just get this game back going here. We got Carpenter kicking off, and this is going to be an unusual result, so it's going to take me a second to dig up. Kick bounces out of bounds, 5-yard penalty, and re-kick, or receiving team gets the ball at home 40. They're going to take that, so that is a penalty. That's a delay a game, I believe, is how that is called, and we will call it a 5-yard penalty, but that is an automatic first down from the 40 of Kansas City. So Kansas City's, I believe this is their 5th possession. I'll fix it later if I am wrong. So Kansas City's got some work to do here, but they are a very talented team. They're going to go right to the air, short pass to Demetrius Harris against a safe defense. Last time they had the ball, Alex Smith threw it right to the Buffalo defender, and it led to the go-ahead touchdown. 25. That's an E or J, or either of them 0 passes. E is going to be on a safe defense. Lorenzo Alexander, no, he is a 2. He's good in the pass game. J is Darius. He's a 1, so no zeros. It's going to be complete to the secondary receiver. We will consider Harris the secondary. We don't really do the secondary receiver because we don't have usage limits for us. In your project, you may want to do that, but because of the way that I use the... Oh, and let me do this here. Bring up the Kansas City players. So it's Harris. So my bad that I did not show that to you. But Harris, we get so it's going to be a 9-yard gain. So a good play there. But what I was saying is because of these charts and the way that I kind of stack the usage in, it should be baked in, and we shouldn't have to take down anybody or rule out completions based on how many they've already caught. So they're going to go with a long pass here. They're going to try and catch Buffalo. So that would be to Kelsey. Long pass to Kelsey. What's the defense going to be? And it's a pass defense. Well, this was a good combination for Buffalo. Can it work out for the Chiefs? Here we go. He's back to pass. They send the vertical routes at 66. H is a 0 pass. So that'll be Shaq Lawson. And Shaq Lawson is a 1. So that's a no. Quarterback hit hard, sacked for a 15-yard loss. So that's a big play for Buffalo. And we will consider that Shaq Lawson who gets the sack there because it was off of his rating. 15-yard loss. He just keeps backing him up. Tries to get away. 3rd and 16 from the 34. So now, long yardage. They're going to throw a medium pass this time. And this will be to Conley against a pass. So the Bills catch a break there with a couple of 1s on passing calls. So here we go to Conley. He's going to try and throw it to him. 24. Either F. So Kelsey is a 2 pass. So this is going to be XM. So they've got a chance to pick this up. Let's see. What do we got? 61. C is Corey Graham. He's not a 2 pass. It's going to be a 21-yard gain and a 1st down. So Conley comes down with it, makes the catch. 1st down, Chiefs. They're going to cross midfield. 1st and 10. Down to the 45 of Buffalo. So a great play there. They catch the Bills. Still in the pass defense, but the They find the seam and hit Conley just in time, and that'll be a 1st and 10. Okay, they're gonna go with an outside run to Ware. I don't need to roll that against a blitz. So Buffalo gonna bring the pressure here, trying to start something. So here we go. Spencer Ware, 66. It's not the home team. Oh, he's buried for a 4-yard loss. So that's an automatic home team check, and so that's going to be a 2nd and 14 from the 49. They're going to screen pass this, and that'll be to Ware against a safe. I'm going to try and get some of this chunk yardage back, just maybe half of it. 63. G is going to be Preston Brown. He's not a 0 pass, so he does make the catch, but he is hit right at the line of scrimmage and brought down. No gain. 3rd and 14. So 3rd and long. They're going to go with a medium pass here again with the long yardage set. Medium pass. This will be to Kelsey against a pass defense because it is long yardage. So medium versus a pass defense. He drops back 25. E or C, a 2 pass. E is Lorenzo Alexander, right? On a pass defense. He is a 2 pass. So the defender makes a play. He got a chance at another interception, 16 or less, and it's going to be incomplete. But that will stop the drive. Good field position to start this drive, but with 3:40 on the clock after the incompletion, it'll be 4th and 14. Coffin corner kick here will be attempted by Colquitt. Try and bury the Bills and maybe be able to get that ball back before halftime. So here comes Colquitt with the Coffin corner kick. 61. Is he E or better? He is. So that's going to be it's going to fall and hit just at the 13 and pop out of bounds. So that will be a 36-yard punt out of bounds, so no return. So the Bills will take over with 3:30 left. 1st and 10 from their own 13. So not buried, but it isn't inside the 20. So a good punt there for Colquitt. So Bills are going to take over there, and they're going to go ahead and they're going to try an outside run with Tyrod Taylor. They're going to call his number. They haven't done that yet. So outside versus safe. Here we go. So Taylor on the run, 46 up, unusual result, usually penalty. 13 is, so it's an XR, so it's going to be a good run for Taylor. And as you can see, if it's a gain, we add a die result to it as well. So 44. Any of the backfield for the man, I hope this is still recording the voice, but looks like it should be. Any of the backfield, a 2 run, and it's going to be, none of them are. Nelson's a 0+, and Parker, Berry, Peters. Now, if it were the 4th quarter and close, they have a clutch rating, which would make them a bunch of them too, but it's not. So it would be an 11-yard gain plus 2. So that's 13-yard gain for Taylor, but there is a flag down. And let's see what that's about. 54. That's a defensive 6. That's an offside, right? Encroachment. Play whistle dead before the snap. So in theory, there is no play. That's one of the things about this game that you have to get used to, is that if you get a pre-snap penalty, even though you've already carried the play out, you kind of go through with it. But that's going to be encroachment, 5 yards. So it'll be 1st and 5 for Buffalo. No play. All that for naught, so we can put the run for Taylor back in our pocket. So let's see what happens here. Okay, so I forgot to change the charts there, but now they are in position. So 1st and 5 for the Bills, and I had rolled the 6, so we're going to stick with the 6. They are going to go with a short pass. It's a 10, which will be McCoy. A lot of passes McCoy's way here. It's going to be a safe defense choice for Chiefs. Bills just want to maintain possession here, maybe have a chance at getting some points. 1st and 5, the throw to McCoy, 63. It is the home team advantage, so that's one of those checks. It's going to be open for 7 yards to McCoy. It's an R catch, so McCoy makes the catch. 7 yards, that is a 1st down through the air. 1st and 10 from the 25 now, as they do get out from under, deep in their territory there. It's going to be 2:55 remaining in the quarter. Both teams have all 3 of their timeouts. So another 6. They're going to run McCoy inside against safe. So here's the handoff, 61, F, a run 0. F is going to be Wilson. He is not a run 0. So McCoy is able to sneak through the line, gets hit by Wilson, gets dropped 3 yards in, and that's it. So 2nd and 7 from the 28. Kansas City will call their first timeout here. So I'm going to try and keep the Bills at bay here and try to get the ball back and see if they can maybe get a field goal before the half, because they'll also get the ball to start the second half. So the Bills are going to run outside with McCoy against Safe. Actually, we're going to go with Taylor at run outside. 2nd and 7. 42, tackle B is Mills. He's not a run 0, so it's going to be XR for Taylor, and they may get the first down here for 65. Oh, is he greater than D? He's a triple A. Yes, he is. This is going to be go. He's going to turn this into a long gain. 46 is going to be 42 yards. He busts loose. He's running down the sideline. Is going to get dragged down 48 yards downfield. Taylor with a huge run. And guess what? We get to add another die as well because it's a gain. So 49 yards in a big run. And Kansas City is not calling timeouts now. And so that'll be 1st and 10 to 10. Let's see. So 23-yard line is, by my calculations, of Kansas City. So the Bills have no rush here right now. They're going to just keep going with their normal thing. So let's see. Yeah, 23-yard line. 49-yard run for Taylor. He breaks it loose. So they're going to throw a short pass. This will be, again, to LaShawn McCoy against a pass defense. So this should bring them into 2-minute warning. Here is going to be the snap. 65. H, a 0 pass. H is Justin Houston. He is not a 0 pass. Crowded passing lane. Go to the Y chart. Look out. Taylor, Y of 1. So he is really unlikely to throw interception. Needs a 14 or less. And it's going to be incomplete. But there is a penalty on the play. So let's see what the marker is. 21, that's going to be a false start, so none of it even happened. Penalty on Buffalo. False start on the offensive line. 5-yard penalty. 1st and 15 from the 28. Still 2:10. No time elapsed. Okay, they're going to go medium pass here. Medium to Watkins against a run. So a chance maybe to get some of this yardage back right before the 2-minute warning. 43, quarterback is not a 2-pass, so the defender breaks it up, and that's going to take us to 2-minute warning. 2nd and 15 from the 28. Okay, they're gonna run it inside with McCoy against a safe defense. They're going to try and run this clock down a little bit. 66, H, a run 0. That's Houston again, and he is not. So it's going to be a no gain. And KC will take another timeout. They should get the ball back here. 3rd and 15 from the 28. Carpenter not an automatic field goal kicker either. So 3rd down, they're going to go with long yardage. They're going to go with medium pass, targeting Charles Clay. It was an 11 against a pass defense. So can the Bills pick this up? Otherwise, it's very likely that the Chiefs could come back here with one timeout, and even if the Bills kick the field goal, they could have a chance to go down and do it themselves. So here's the medium pass, back to pass. 12 with he is a double A. That's going to be Q plus. His Q again is 11. You could get up to 17 if it's let's see, 4 or more, it's a first down. And it's a 2, so he's just going to be dragged down short. Clay makes the catch, but that's going to be a 13-yard play, and Kansas City will be forced to take their final timeout. Make it 1:40 left in the quarter, so it'll be 4th and 2 from the 15, and that'll make it an easier attempt. The Bills will go ahead and try the field goal attempt for Dan Carpenter. So you had 7, and then you had 17 basically. So 32-yard field goal. So he is a quad A inside of 40. So a quad A, basically anything that's not an unusual result will be a make here for him. So, and he makes it. So good for the Bills there, and the Bills will take a 24-14 lead after the Dan Carpenter 32-yard boot. So, and that's with 135 left in the first half here. Okay, so Dan Carpenter to kick off here. 135 left in the half. The kickoff 13 is going to get out of the end zone. That will be a touchback, and the Chiefs will start from their own 25-yard line. So 135 left, 1st and 10. They have no timeouts remaining. They had to use that last one to conserve any time. So they're going to go with their long yardage. They may want to be a little bit careful here, but all right, they're going to go with a medium pass to, let's see, to be to DeAnthony Thomas, I guess, is going to be the receiver against a pass defense. So here we go, back to pass. 22, oh, there's a possible interception. 22 is an automatic check for the interception, and it is going to be incomplete. And that makes the coach think to himself, oh my word, we just about did ourselves in here. All right, so still long yardage. They're going to go with an inside run to Ware against a pass defense. So they're going to try and play it a little bit safe here. So here we go. The handoff, it's a draw play. 36, end A, run 0. It's going to be Chris Conley, and he is a run 0. So linebacker cuts through for a 3-yard loss. So they're going to just keep. Buffalo has their timeouts, but Buffalo is not going to get too aggressive about this. 45 seconds left. 3rd and 13 from their own 22. And let's see. They're going to they're going to try a medium pass here. Actually, you know what? No, they're not. They're going to run inside again, short yardage or long yardage, so it'll be inside run against a pass defense. Hand off to Ware, and it's going to be an unusual result. 24, no gain, penalty. What's the penalty here? 33 offense, a false start. So and actually there would be a runoff there, 10-second runoff, so we'll make that the 35 inside of 2 minutes. So that's 3rd and 18 from their own 17-yard line, and this time they're just going to go ahead and don't even have to roll it out. That's going to be a run for Alex Smith. He's just going to kneel, and that will be the end of the first quarter, with the Bills taking a 24-14 lead into the tunnel. End of first half. Buffalo 24, Kansas City 14. So lots of action. A pick helps the Bills get that 10-point lead. We will be back later, probably Monday. I'll put out the third quarter of this, and we'll see if Kansas City can get this back under control. But until then, if you could hit like, I'd appreciate it. And we will see you soon back here on Tabletop Baseball Plus for some more Nine-acious Football League action. Bills on top 24-14 at halftime.